this Sattvic diet in limited quantity, this is Bhagavan's very strong advice, but I am finding it very difficult to follow it. So what's your advice on this? How can I stick to such a diet, Sattvic in limited quantities?
Why is it difficult? Because you have desire either to eat more or to eat different type of food. So to whom is that desire? Why do you give in to such desires? So the only way is practice. We all have our own weaknesses. I mean, we all have different types of desires and different types of things. The only way to overcome these is we can't overcome any desire by feeding it. Feeding a desire is like pouring petrol on a fire, as Bhagavan said. So we can overcome desire only by depriving it of any fuel. That's not feeding it. So we need to slowly curb the inclination to eat more than is necessary, or to eat any type of food that is not sattvic.
So have you struggled with your diet at any stage in the earlier years? Of course, now you
not particularly, because we are all troubled by different types of desires. For some people, food is very they have strong desire for certain types of food. I've never really had that sort of type of strong desires. I've had other desires that have troubled me, and still trouble me. So we all have our own weaknesses, and it's only by practice and by Bhagavan's grace that we can overcome these things.
So what exactly, sir, is your diet? If I may ask
my diet is fairly simple. Fruits, vegetables, little rice. I mean, it's a simple diet. I don't because for me, I'm very contented with a very simple diet. I've never really been troubled by desire for this type of food or that type of food. As I say, there are other desires that trouble me, but we all have to overcome whatever the desires that trouble us.
So do you take more of fruits and vegetables in the raw form? Is it true?
Fruit I take raw. Vegetables, mostly cooked vegetables.
But less of spices, I believe. More towards the bland side.
Possibly. I mean, I also use spices, but possibly I don't use chili excessively, certainly. I really don't think much about these things. I just have it. For me, it's a very simple. Food is necessary to sustain the body, but and even to sustain the body, only a limited amount of food is necessary. But for me, I'm not really a person to ask for this, because it's not something that I've had to struggle with.
I've been struggling for this now since decades, I believe.
Yeah. We all have our own weaknesses and our own things we have to battle, but ultimately we know anything that desiring anything other than to subside back within is taking us outwards. So we need to try our best to curb our desires, and where we fail, we pray to Bhagavan to help us.
I think, sir, one of the tricks could be not to go near the food which is not.
Yeah, certainly.
Keep it away.
Another important thing to consider: mita sattvika ahara niyama. Ahara, the root meaning of though ahara is generally taken to mean food, what ahara actually means is what is taken within. So it's not only what is taken, the food that is taken within the mouth, it's what is taken within, taken in through the five senses. So we need to, that Metta Sattvica Ahara Niyama applies not only to food, but to anything that we see or hear or touch or taste or smell. So we need to avoid those things that draw our mind outwards. So if seeing all sorts of tasty food is disturbing your mind, better to try to avoid seeing such things.
Keep away from that area where that food is kept. Keep away from the area where it is kept.
Yeah.